The American Red Cross is reporting an emergency blood shortage and calling on healthy individuals to roll up a sleeve to donate blood in the new year to help prevent delays in medical care for hospital patients. Now, the Red Cross says there are fewer individuals giving blood than at any time in the past 20 years. When fewer people donate blood, this means small changes in blood donor turnout can have a huge impact on the availability of blood products and dramatic consequences for those in need of an emergency blood transfusion. Now, here to talk about why it's so important to boost the nation's blood supply is Dr. Eric Gary, Executive Physician Director at the American Red Cross. Good morning, Dr. Gary. How are you?
Good, I'm well. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you for joining us. So, the Red Cross is reporting a national blood shortage as we start the new year. What is the state of the Red Cross blood supply?
Well, right now, the greatest need is for red blood cells from people who are blood group O. So that's people who are O positive or O negative. And also for platelets for people of any blood type. And we really are asking for volunteer donors because the amount of blood needed by patients in the hospital is more than the amount of blood that's coming in from volunteer blood donors.
Now, you mentioned you're seeing the lowest number of people giving blood in 20 years, which is really astounding. What is the cause behind this decline?
We think that there are several causes. One of the most important ones, though, is that COVID changed the way that people donate blood. And so we're looking to reconnect with donors who may have had their usual blood drives that used to occur at work, may not occur anymore just because of remote work and reasons like that. We're looking to reconnect with those blood donors and establish a new routine going forward.
Now, as a doctor, can you tell us how a blood shortage impacts patients and medical care?
Absolutely. The hospitals really need a full blood bank in order to function normally. Part of that is because hospitals never know what's going to happen next. There could be, a car accident or an unexpected bleeding after childbirth event. There's all kinds of things, and hospitals have to be ready no matter what. When there's a blood shortage, it means that some patients, like patients with cancer or patients with sickle cell disease, will be asked to come back for their transfusions another day. Patients who are anticipating having heart surgery may be asked to reschedule their procedure for a time when more blood is available. It has a big impact on patient care.
Now, the Red Cross is working hard to boost the blood supply, and one way they are thanking donors is through a partnership with the NFL and a chance for an exciting prize, very exciting prize. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, absolutely. The Red Cross is always looking for ways to show our gratitude for volunteer donors who roll up a sleeve in order to save a life. This month, in January, we've partnered with the NFL to register every person who comes to a blood drive in the month of January for a chance to win a trip to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas, Nevada. So thank you to blood donors and good luck.
You got that right. Now, how can people help patients in need of blood?
One way that we really hope that people will help patients who need blood is by visiting redcrossblood.org. At redcrossblood.org, volunteer donors can learn about the blood donation process, about the eligibility criteria, and also how that blood is used to save lives at the hospital. Most importantly, you can actually search for a blood drive or a donation center in your area at the website as well, and even book your appointment. So redcrossblood.org really connects volunteer blood donors to everything that they need in order to make an appointment and save a life.
I've been speaking with Dr. Eric Gary, Executive Physician Director at the American Red Cross. Dr. Gary, thank you so much for joining us on Morning Blend, and especially an opportunity to go to the next Super Bowl.
Thank you. Thank you so much.